All right, guys, here we are, hole 3 here. Now, with tailwinds, we should be able to play on a budget here. So I may go QB9. And one of the reasons that I like QB is it has a ton of curl. So another thing that you'll see, first off, I'm going to play kind of like 5 rings down here. So I'm going to kind of maybe just slightly power it, but you can see that more or less I'm going to be trying to land it like somewhere right here, where I just pointed to on the screen. So it's going to require very little power to do this. So that's what you're going to see. And great ball shouldn't be anything really to worry about as long as I kind of hit that top there. We should be good with QB. And you can see that we can essentially play this hole on a budget. So you can see that I'm only using a navigator. I won't need to go into the Titans even with just a little bit of power. The biggest thing that you have to worry about is laying off that power. Let's say that wind was a 7. You probably won't even want to use it. So you got to be able to play slight variations because in pro, you just never know what you're going to get. Off the tee there, we got pretty much the smallest wind they could have given us, which is very close to a 6.0. But there's a chance in pro you could have up to a 10, which converts to a 7.5. So your range will be between 7 and 10 miles per hour. 7 collapses to 5, low 5s. So with that being said, and you can see, that's an interesting, different approach there. So try to just power it over the island. I would recommend, just playing it like this. You'll pretty much wind up to the same distance each and every time. And always good to have some consistency. So one of the things that I'll try to do is I'll try to find a spot that's very consistent. So that's more or less what I'm doing here. And then I'll just try to master this ball guide offset. So you'll see that I'm just kind of positioning this out to the left-hand side here of the hole, maybe just a little bit through the hole. And we're going to try to play our rings this way. Very close to 1-to-1 when you're towards max club, but I'm not quite at max club. So I'm going to go just a hair more than 5 rings, somewhere around maybe 5.2 in this case. Not quite to the max line. The biggest thing is going to be that wind effect. So you can see if I can master that wind effect, that I can get that albatross and really get a good. When I look at hole 1, 2, and 3, I would like to get all 3. So I start off -2, -2, -3. I'm already at -7 through 3 holes, and I really think these first 4, at least these first 4 holes, are very gettable. So you could potentially start out with making all 4 of these. We got 1 in this video, we got 3 on the video. One more attempt on 2, we might have been able to get 2. And number 4, it's kind of the same way. I would expect, we're going to be able to get ourselves to a reasonable pitch. And, hopefully we're able to, execute that pitch when the time comes. So, I really recommend this approach and just kind of using accuracy more so than power. As you can see, we'll always wind up in that very similar place in the fairway. And if you can just get that wind effect, you'll be good to go. So good luck there, and I'll see you guys on the next hole.